So I recently had an eye exam to check my vision, and as I sat there in the chair, the optometrist, he brought up all those slides with the letters that, some were easier to read than others, and the question he would ask was simple. Is this better or worse? And of course I would answer which one was clearer. So the question I have for you today is, was it the slide that changed or the lens that changed? Well, of course it was the lens, and with each change of the lens, the slide would either grow clearer or foggier. You see, the same is true in life. How you see people depends on the lens through which you look at them. It's amazing to me how people, when they look at others through a pessimistic lens, they always struggle in relationships. Whereas people who look at others with an optimistic lens seem to have good fortune in relationships. Is it the people that are different? Well, no, it's the lens through which they see them. The first place to start is to examine the lens through which you see yourself. I found that people who look at themselves through optimistic lens, they tend to have a more optimistic view of other people. Whereas those who think less of themselves and view themselves through a pessimistic lens of low self-esteem, they tend to have problems seeing others in a positive light. Well, of course, that translates into either a positive or a negative relationship with that other person. So I challenge you to take a moment today. Examine the relationships of your life. Have they fallen apart? Could it be that it's not the person that's the problem, but rather the lens through which you are seeing them? And then if that's the case, then begin to examine yourself. Do you see yourself through a positive or a negative lens? Have you been hard on yourself? Have you been critical of who you are? Start there and change the lens of how you see yourself. And I believe that when the lens of how you view yourself change, the lens through which you see others will change as well. Success comes back to perspective. Change your perspective, and I believe you're going to see your relationships go to the next level. Hey, have a great week, everybody. I'll see you right back here next week on Motivational Monday as together we chase the life we were created to live.